dun 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 dun. I'm not gonna do that just yet. Welcome back to another mask unboxing. I'm so grateful that I get the opportunity to partner with so many really cool, my favorite mask companies. Today, we are going to be unboxing a new assortment, a selection, I can't think of other words, a smorgasbord of other new masks from the folks at Ghoulish Productions, one of my favorite mask companies. I love their masks, and they always have such cool lineups from the Creepypasta characters, Hellraiser, their original lines, and etc, etc. There are tons more. I love what they're doing at Ghoulish, and today we're going to check out a few more. Let's get into it, you guys. So in case you couldn't figure it out, this knife isn't real, but the masks in this are, well, at least I hope they're real, unless I open this and it's a prank, which would be pretty epic for this time of year. Tricks and treats, I suppose. Now, thing is, I have no idea what's inside of this, so I could have some genuine spooked reactions, because some of Ghoulish Productions masks are pretty creepy. So let's see which ones we're going to be talking about today. Ooh, this is different. Can you get a good look at that? I don't know if you can see that because of the glare, but it says Ghoulish Productions on it. This is like a scare package just for me. I could cry. Or scream. Or something in the middle. Now you might be asking yourself, Hauntformer, why didn't you not just get a real knife and unbox that? And my answer is, where's the fun in a real knife? Sometimes you gotta use your hands and get into it. Alright, let's see what's inside of Ghoulish Productions' little scare package we have. I have no idea what could be waiting for me. Ooh. Okay, this is super cool. So, we have an assortment of masks down there. And at the top here it says, Happy Halloween and best wishes from Ghoulish Productions. You can check out their website and their social medias. I'll put some links below. But, as you can see, let me try to aim my camera down here. We have what looks to be a couple of very sinister masks. So here is their little product tag situation going on. Hello, Hauntformer. Have a spooktacular, beautiful, and fantastic Halloween 2021. I'm really glad to be featured with Ghoulish Productions. They mean a lot to me. I love their products. So let's see what we've got in store. This guy's really eyeing me here. Up first, we have this character, which is based on the SCP or Creepypasta line. It's one of those things. I know that they're getting really into their internet lore here. And this guy looks like a mix between some kind of freakish eye alien and Slender Man. You can leave in the comments what this is supposed to be. I'm going to try to do some research on it so I don't sound Halloween uneducated or Halloween illiterate, but this is really creepy. I love the paint job on it and the craftsmanship. I'm going to move it aside and try it on in a second, but that's the first mask we have. I'm going to save this guy. Well, okay, he's really popping out. Let's do this one first. I want to do this one first. This one is another... Okay, so here's the thing. I don't know 100%, but I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be based on Crypt TV? Question mark, exclamation point? I don't entirely know. But what I do know is that it's terrifying. The gore looks great, all of the blood looks real, and it just leaves me with more questions than answers, which is exactly what a scary mask should do. I love this one. I love all the design work put into this. Really creepy stuff, Ghoulish. And we have a bunch of like funfetti stuff in here. You got some pins and, ooh, a sucker for this sucker. And even a sticker. But I wanted to save this one until the end because this is the one that I think the most people are going to find pretty fascinating. Let me get the little fuzz off of it. I'd say him, but I don't know if this is anything. This, my friends, and it's going to be really hard to see on camera, is the Siren mask. More specifically, SIRENHEAD. Can you get a good look at that? Based in their Creepypastas line, which I guess SIRENHEAD isn't entirely a creepypasta per se, but it's in that realm of internet horror that I think it works. This mask I was eyeing ever since the expo back in like January, so to finally have this is really awesome. Let me move these all to the side. I'm gonna try them on and get you up close and personal with these sinister masks from Ghoulish Productions. So let's take a look at these creepy pastas, maybe, masks from Ghoulish. So like I said, we got 3 of them over here. We have this one, and this one. And I tried to do a little research to figure out what characters these all represent. And some of them just come out to good old-fashioned ingenuity, but they are based on other things that you may have seen before. That's why they might look a little familiar. So this character here, called the Argus Monster, is sort of a creepypasta, sort of a Greek mythology character, actually, with eyes all over its head. It's very sinister looking, and if you had a shroud, I think it would really make this thing pop. Looks like it's out of the Cthulhu kind of spirit of things, the Lovecraftian type of monster, and I'm all for it. I'm assuming there are other creepy, scary stories, SCP, stuff like that, that could be a depiction like this. But let's try it on, see how the mask itself is. So, I'm not going to talk in the mask forever, but this is the mask. As you can see, it's a full head mask, but the back is cut open pretty significantly, so there's a lot of room to breathe in this thing. It's not like tight enough on your face where you couldn't breathe. I really like the look of it. And I think the attention to detail with the jawline and the lack of a mouth, but they even included slits so you can breathe in the front of it. All of the eyes, the paint job. This is a fantastic mask. The Argus Monster. Up next, we have Smiley. Now, Smiley was, out of the 3 of these, the hardest one to find a source for, because I'm still not exactly sure of what Smiley is supposed to be depicting here. My best bet is a mix between the Crypt TV character, the Smile-type killer, but that character doesn't have any eyes, and this one does. So I would say it's a mix between that, along with some other killers, the creepypasta kind that have either no eyes, or they sew their mouth shut, or something like that. Comes out of that vein. But whatever it is, it's very terrifying, and if I saw someone wearing this outside of my house on Halloween or otherwise, actually scarier if it's not on Halloween, I would probably vacate the premises for 24 to 48 hours. Let's try Smiley on. Again, similar to the Argus Monster, there's not really a full head back, so it's going to be probably pretty roomy, which is nice. So this one is a little snugger than this guy. But what I like about it is because you're right here, because you're so close to the front of the mask, you can see really well through it. The visibility range is fantastic. And when you look at this mask, see how small the slit is? You would think that you don't get a good range of motion with your eye, but you really do. And I love the gore details on this. Fantastic sculpt and really good detail, even down to like the pores in the skin and the little intricate wrinkles. Top notch, Ghoulish. And now I'd say probably the fan favorite for last. Definitely, I think it's hard to say which one's the best here, but I was certainly most excited to see this one and how it would work out. It's so big, in fact, it's going to be hard to talk with it here. This is SIRENHEAD, or the Creepy Siren, as I don't know if it's fully officially licensed. SIRENHEAD was actually made by an online artist named Trevor Henderson, whom, believe it or not, did the logo for my YouTube channel, which is pretty remarkable. He's done other characters too that I really like Long Horse, which I think I actually like more than SIRENHEAD here, or Cartoon Cat, to name a couple of his characters, but there are a wide range of Trevor Henderson characters and lore. SIRENHEAD here kind of blew up and took the internet by storm recently, becoming like the new Slender Man, if you will. And I think it's a character worthy to follow up Slender Man's iconic nature. As you can see, the mask here has 3 sirens sticking out of it with teeth and mouths, as well as the top having a wooden point to it with wires coming out. It looks like the tippy top of a pole. Now, how you would wear this, I don't know. Like, what kind of costume would you sport with SIRENHEAD? Creepy Siren? I don't know, but all I know is that the mask is fantastic, and I'm going to try it on for you right now. I'm guessing that's the noise you'd have to make if you're going as SIRENHEAD for Halloween. Something cool about this one is I wasn't sure how the visibility was going to work with it being so roomy, and despite the fact that there's no like cushion in here to have it not wiggle, it stays relatively secure on your head, and you can see actually pretty well through this little mesh here, but it also doesn't take away from the mouth of the character. You don't see really that well into it, which is super nice. I love all of these masks. I love that Ghoulish is reaching out to the online internet horror world with the creepypastas and the scary stories and the SCPs and the legends and stuff to bring these fantastic characters and masks to life. Ghoulish, if you're watching this, thank you so much for sponsoring this video, really, and make sure to check out Ghoulish Productions in the comments down below. Thank you for watching, and remember, for all things Halloween, this is hauntformer.